Hi, I'm Travis.
Hi, and I'm Michael.
Welcome to Stinger Australia in Focus.
Welcome to a new web series from Stinger Australia where we'll be discussing new products, technical information, installation tips, and handy new products.
Today we'll be talking about blind spot integration. Today we'll be discussing the universal blind spot camera from EchoMaster from the US.
Now, this guy is a really cool universal blind spot camera. It is a flexible housing with a rubber compound, so you can use it to mold to different surfaces on mirrors on your vehicle. It can be applied in two different ways. You can either use the 3M tape that comes in the kit, or you can use the screws that come in the kit as well to screw it onto the mirror. So there's a couple of different ways you can attach it. It's a very nice, sleek, aerodynamic look and adds a very nice factory feel once it's installed. It comes with a very small extendable harness which will poke through on most mirror casings quite easily.
And also has the extension harness as per most cameras.
Which is a 5-meter length, so you've got more than enough length to get from the mirror itself down to behind your radio. It comes with a nice little accessory kit there as well with your 3M tape. Also comes with screws, and as we found out before, some really nice little blank off panels are for the camera itself to hide the fact you've screwed it on. It also comes with a nice little U point here. Now, the cool thing you can do with this camera is you can adjust the angle of it.
You can. It's an 80-degree viewing angle, which will give you a nice view down the side of the car and into that lane beside you. As you know, a lot of new cars have larger A pillar, B pillars, which makes it really, really tricky to see what's beside you, especially motorbikes. So now that we have our blind spot cameras, how do we get that video signal into the car?
Well, Trav, that's where the PAC audio and metro interfaces come really in handy. The PCI interfaces allow you to add your new shiny side view cameras, blind spot cameras, to the factory stereo in your car, your infotainment system. But it also lets you add a forward-facing camera optionally, which is really handy on SUVs or minivans when you're going into tight car parks where you can't see the front of your vehicle.
Now, the interfaces also let you add a reverse camera to the factory head unit, which is great for those early 2000 model Jeep and Chrysler vehicles, which didn't come factory with reverse camera.
But don't worry, if your car already has a factory reverse camera, it's not a problem. The interfaces will still work, you're not going to lose that feature. And talking about features, these guys actually add even a couple more depending on the car. Basically, even add vehicle in motion. Let's check the links on screen now to what suits your vehicle. Okay, talking about installation, these kits are really easy to install. The kits themselves come with the module, which is vehicle specific, this one being for a Ford, this one being for a Chrysler vehicle. They also include a nice plug and play T-harness, vehicle specific of course. This one being for a Ford, which we can use in say like a Ford Ranger, which basically plugs into the back of the factory stereo, and this plugs into the factory harness. They include a module which is coded to the vehicle. They may require some dip switch settings on them, but the comprehensive instructions will explain everything you need to do with it. What they also do include in the harness are basically RCA jacks to plug in your aftermarket cameras. Some of them do require an extra module, but Trav.
Yes. What do you do when you already have an aftermarket head unit installed in your car?
Well, that's where the PAC VS41 really comes in handy. This guy has 4 camera input, side-facing cameras, as well as a forward-facing and reverse camera. That basically outputs to a single RCA jack and includes a trigger. So providing your aftermarket head unit has a reverse camera input, then you can add one of these guys on. They also can be used in some of the BCI adapters to add multiple camera inputs as well.
The VS41 is triggered by a positive or negative trigger. So in the case of blind spot mirror cameras, you'd be using your left and right indicator. For forward camera, you can use an external switch or even hook it up to the brake pedal. And obviously, reverse camera would be hooked up by a reverse trigger.
Now speaking of reverse cameras, Trav, what if you have a boat or a float or a trailer.
I really don't want to say it, but I'm on a boat! Well, that's where you can use the AVS21. This is a great little add-on module which will give you 2 video inputs into 1 video output.
And these can be used in conjunction with the VS41 reverse camera input to basically allow you to add that extra trailer camera as well as the one on the back of your vehicle when using an aftermarket radio.
We're seeing more from the vehicle manufacturers bringing in their own blind spot detection systems, however they can be a little bit basic.
And that's where the EcoMaster range of cameras for blind spot have been really popular, because these guys allow you to see down the side of the vehicle. You're not just relying on an LED in your car to tell you if there are no objects there. But previously it was really hard to actually see these cameras on the factory radio. And that's where the PAC and Metro interfaces made it really easy on vehicles like your Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Mazda, Mitsubishi and Toyota to see that video picture on the factory radio. But even if you don't have that and you have an aftermarket radio in a new or an old car, you can still add those cameras using the PAC VS41 adapter.
Now all the products that we've shown you here today are available through Stinger Australia stockists.
Now that's all the time we have for you. Please subscribe to our channel to see more information on product information, technical info, installation tips, and any handy bits as well.
Otherwise, you can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram.